Thank you to our community cornerstone partners, OU Health, Fowler Auto Group, OG&E, and Coca-Cola.
We are brought to you by OU Fan Shop. The best place to gear up for game day is shop.soonersports.com.
Riverwind Casino, always a good time.
Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today.
Taco Mayo, tap the app and save up to 25% today.
Love's Travel Stops, the heart of the highway.
Sooner Kids Club. Log on to Soonersports.com/kids for information about joining the Sooner Kids Club presented by OG&E and brought to you in part by Devon Energy. And we're back with another episode of The Double Take, brought to you by One Oklahoma, fan-fueled and athlete-focused. I am Rodney Anderson. With me, as always, is my brother, co-host, twin, Caleb King Kelly. And joining us today, a super special guest, the Taylor Wein.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, man.
Tennessee's finest.
Tennessee's finest.
That's right.
From the hood of Brentwood. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it so Brentwood, Tennessee?
Brentwood, Tennessee. Yeah.
Wow.
I was actually born here in Edmond.
What?
Whoa.
Didn't know that one.
That kind of blows everyone back. But yeah, so the first 4 years of my life, we were here in Edmond.
Okay.
And then we moved to Nashville for my dad's work and raised there and then ended up coming back for college.
And like Thanos. And where did that bring you? Back to me.
That's right.
Right back to Oklahoma.
I'm inevitable.
Inevitable. Okay.
Dude, you've been playing some football, man.
Nah.
Come on, man. Look, this is a humble cat here.
Yeah.
Like, I was just starting off.
What do you mean, nah? No, you've been playing some football.
You've been playing some damn football, my boy. Like,
Just trying to do my job.
exactly. And you've been doing it well. You know what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate it.
Man.
Listen, you can be Mr. Humble over there. We don't gotta be. This boy, defensive player of the week. Yo, I'm talking about yo. They play defense in Norman, and a lot of it goes through that boy named Taylor Wein. Come on,
You gotta understand. Hold up. You gotta understand. We played in an era of OU football where there was zero defense.
Oh, hold on. There was individuals.
We had
not good
individuals
team
defense.
that would come up with big
'Cause he's just
plays
kinda-
and opportune times to help win games.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
very, 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 very high scoring games.
He didn't need to say very 5 times. Like,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Why'd you
about
emphasize
to bring it
the
back
very
around.
one?
I'm about to bring it back around.
Yeah.
I think I like watching an OU team that is there's a defensive team more than I like an OU that is an offensive team. I think I'd love an OU that was a offensive and defensive team.
I was gonna say I'd prefer to have both.
Yeah.
I would love to blow everybody out and go home early, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, wouldn't we all?
Enough about us and our time.
Yeah.
See, look, you're trying to discredit, you know what I'm saying, my skills in front of my players here, you know what I'm saying?
No,
So that's
you were
why I was
good.
like, we had some individuals.
You
I
were a
wasn't
great
the only
player.
one, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we did play some defense.
No, you definitely did.
So,
They showed on the hit tape. They be doing the hit tape on Mondays after victories. But each week they'll show like a random coach's highlights. They showed CK's. Man, CK was going federal. We're like, goodness.
I don't want it to be
was a-
twisted. Like we
was
had
a-
some fantastic
But
players
you know
on that
who
defense.
is doing better than young CK did? Taylor
Heck
Wein.
no.
Oh, my goodness,
This dude had a
man.
turnover on every single clip we watched. I'm like, this dude hit by himself was plus 10 in the turnover margin. By himself.
Listen,
He was a ball
T.Y.,
hawk.
you are the epitome of working hard and paving your own way. Like, actually, I just want you to know that. Like, yeah, soul mission, yeah, all that. Like, take that for a second, put that to the side, and, like, listen to me as big bro, like, alumni. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Big bro.
watching you play football the way you do with the tenacity, the physicality, the want to, the care about your teammates, the celebrating your guys when they make plays too. Like, you're everything that an alumni looks at and says, dude, that's what I want for my
I'm
university.
proud to be
I'm
from that
proud
university.
that you are at the University of Oklahoma. I just got to
appreciate it.
pop it off with that just so you know, you know what I'm saying?
appreciate
What we think, what all us alumni are talking about when we get together, when you see us on the weekend, on game day in our little corner, We're talking about guys like you. We're like, who that 44 out there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where he come from? That's what my buddies, that's what my teammates are asking me. And so I just need you to know. I'm going to get off my soapbox here, but you know what I'm saying? I got to give you your flowers because, you know, you see me so mission. I mean, I see you every day in so mission. You know, you're a person to walk by. But I need you to know from a former player perspective, you're doing your thing. And so let's get into that, man.
I second that.
Let's get into that. Where did the work ethic come from?
I think it just came from just kind of like my family, how I grew up. So I'm the youngest of 8, and so I'm the baby. 7 boys, 1 girl.
You said how many?
7 boys, 1 girl. 8 total.
And where's she at? Like in the?
She's a twin above me. She's a twin brother.
Wow.
So they're above me. They're 23.
Wow.
I'm 20. Yeah. So I didn't really. I wasn't the
all same mom and dad and everything.
Well, so the two older ones are half, but my dad raised them. So those are big bros. So yeah, you learn from that young of age. You kind of you're the last option when it comes to food and whatnot. You kind of get the scraps and whatnot. So you kind of learn how to fight your way through it. But yeah, I think that's what started my work ethic and kind of brought me to where I'm at right now.
That's so awesome. Talk about okay, so for Halloween, he was Miguelito. You know what I'm saying?
Miguelito.
Coach
That's
Miguel
funny.
Chavis, you know what I'm saying? And so he was little Miguel Chavis. And so talk about your relationship with your coach, man.
Yeah, I love Coach Chafe. I've been here since the summer of 23, and I knew just as soon as I started talking to him. So I was a late recruit, and I ended up blowing up late. And but as soon as I got on the phone with Coach Chafe and started building a relationship with him, I knew I wanted to play for him. Yeah, just the passion, the energy he brings, and you can see he really has a true love for his guys. And I live it every day, and so I know he hasn't changed once since the first time I talked to him. Yeah, just tremendous love for his guys and pours into us every single day. And he's so smart. And when it comes to football and techniques and scheme and there's not many D-line coaches, and this is coming from other guys that have came from different powerhouse programs, but that can be able to talk about coverage and whatnot and what the DBs are doing as a DN coach. And that's just how smart he is when it comes to football. But he's done a great job just developing guys. And you see it like our Mason, Ethan, a lot of older guys that have came through here, like the developmental aspect of it, he does a tremendous job.
That brings a great point because I'm thinking back to like watching R. Mason progress and like Grayson Halton progress. Like it seems like almost everybody on the defense really, like y'all get here as great athletes, and like, yes, y'all become like greater athletes physically, for sure. But the mental part of y'all's game on the defensive side of the ball, especially, like it just seems like y'all are so aware of what's going on. To hear you as a defensive lineman talk about coverages is insane. Like to be that with it and that connected to people on your side of the ball that you have your back to is that only gives you an edge.
I always used to love it when, you know, my D linemen, I could just tell them to call and they didn't need me to line them up. They didn't need me to do all like when you're out there. And our perspective as linebackers, because we have to be involved in both, is everything. But sometimes in this defense, you do too. Like Coach V is going to make you drop every once in a while. And that adds a whole level to your game that helps you when like scouting and when scouts see like, oh, this dude's been in space before and it shows your versatility. But really, isn't it fun to be able to do all of that?
No, I love it. So that's what I love. The main thing I love about this defense is we're so versatile. We're in threes. We're sometimes playing linebacker. We're in 4 eyes. We're in the interior. We're on an edge. We're in coverage. We're displaced. And we do it all. And we take a lot of pride in that. But the biggest thing is the coaching aspect is they get us prepared to learn it all. And we feel really, really confident going into each game plan. And we restart every week. So we restart and we figure out what we want to do against these guys and whoever we're playing. But Coach Chave gets us prepared. And obviously with Coach V, it's you will know, like you have no choice. You will know what the other guys are doing just based off of how we learn and how they teach us. So it helps out a lot when it comes to playing at a high level.
What was that gap like for me as an offensive guy? Like, again, I'm talking to two defensive guys, but as an offensive guy, when I got here, I found out really quickly that there was a lot about the game that I didn't know and that I needed to learn. And so there's this huge gap. And I'm like, dang, I need to, like, what was that like? And how is it like? Because it's like a lot. It seems like it's a lot that you had to learn. How was it figuring out how to navigate through all that? Who'd you lean on to help get you there?
Yeah, when I first got here, it was definitely Ethan and our Mason. A lot of it was Ethan just pouring into me specifically, and I actually came in with PJ in 23, and so PJ, he early enrolled. I came in the summer, and PJ had a good understanding because PJ's so smart too. He has a great understanding of the playbook and techniques and rules. But yeah, leaning on guys like Ethan, he kind of just paved the way and kind of showed me how we do what we do. It's really humbling though when you come from high school and you don't know anything about football, and then you get here and it's like these dudes are so smart. They know everything when it comes to how we do what we do on defense. But yeah, I definitely leaned on Ethan and those older guys, our Mason, to kind of show me and teach me how we do what we do.
What was the extent of like the learning curve? Like, was it like you knew techniques and that was it, or did you even know like?
I didn't know anything. I didn't know alignments.
Yeah,
I didn't know. So in high school, it was like they told us one call and we'd go this gap.
Right.
And they told us another call. We had 2 calls. We go this gap or we go this gap. That was our defense, and they made it really, really simple. So we were able to play really fast. But it just brought it to a whole nother game. And so when I got here, I was just trying to be a sponge and just trying to learn from whoever I could. And Coach Trent too, Coach Trent Simpson, he taught me a lot. He's our defensive ends assistant coach. And he poured into us a lot. And so yeah, just trying to soak up and trying to figure out quick. But for me, I feel like it's never ending. Like I'm still learning so much each day. Like even now,
I feel like you
it's
can't
never
rush
ending.
it either.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't rush trying to like figure out, I got it. Like you didn't stretch yourself out.
Because if you're over there
overthink it.
thinking about the plays when the ball's getting snapped, like, it's just you're not
good.
your best. And
Yeah.
if you're not at your best, and especially in the SEC and league like this, and you get exposed, you get taken advantage of.
For real.
Also, the physical. You got to talk about like how much weight did you put on from that first day in June of 2023?
I think my first weigh-in was like 38.
238.
238. Yeah, I think I was 238, and then now I'm at a solid 270. And
but 30 pounds of strength.
that's all. That's the strength staff and obviously the food. So like
Right.
for me, I love food. I'm a foodie, and so when I got here, and I'm like, wow, I got unlimited access to food. It was kind of over with.
Say less.
Yeah.
What's your favorite spots in Norman?
I eat Chipotle a good bit. I probably go to Chipotle a couple times a week. Mo Betta's. I love going Mo Betta's. Mo Betta's
It
is
sound like you got some weight on you when you put
Yeah.
They got a
Mo
Hawaiian
Betta's.
barbecue spot going in on Campus Corner.
Really.
It's not Mobetta's, but it's like right over here across the street.
We need to talk to Brooke about getting on rec card.
Put that up on the red card. Yeah.
But nah, so I kind of, when we got access to food, I was like, oh, it's over with. So I gained weight really quickly, and it was really the first time I trained obviously all the way through high school, but you get here, it's a whole nother level as far as detail and discipline. So
What was the hardest thing for you in the weight room?
so when
I know you got that Schmitty story.
Yeah,
What's the Schmitty story?
When I first got here, it was our first Friday. So we got here on like a Wednesday. We moved in. It was like June 4th of 23 in the summer. We had moved in, and then we had to do like paperwork and sign all that. And so my first workout was that Friday. And I remember we all were like, oh, like we don't know what's going on. And everyone kind of hypes it up, and we were like, oh, okay. And so we got here and we started working out. And I was like, this is the hardest thing I've ever been through in my life. And we were like only like halfway through. And then we get to like, we got done lifting. And so then we were like, okay, they're like, go put your cleats on. And we're like, there's more? And so we lined up, and then we started doing stations. So I remember we were doing sled pushes. We were doing like the pop-up like bag pulls. We were doing like the flips, like tire flips. And I remember I was like, complete cramps down both my legs. Like my body was just not ready.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm cut out. Like, I don't know if I can make it. But yeah, everybody gets slowly acclimated to
Coach,
it.
let me go ahead and get that red
Everybody
shirt, dog.
has that thought. That damn, am I really as good as I thought I was?
For real.
I don't think this is it. I can't do this tomorrow.
Straight up. I was like, dude, it's going to take me a couple of days to recover from just this one workout. We got to come back Monday.
Right.
Ready to go?
Bro, it's the whole first like week and a half. You're just sore.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
just waiting
bad.
for your body to catch up. I
Yeah.
hated that first week.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It was rough.
It's
What are y'all, some Schmitty stories or kind of
I
welcome
missed
to
the Schmitty
college
workout
moment?
one time.
Yeah.
I was late.
See,
and
yeah, that's
That's
bad.
what it
was-
usually ends up being, yeah.
It was I don't know what the deal was, but I used my phone as the alarm, and I think it updated at night and
then
it's reset my alarm or whatever. But I woke up just out of anxiety and fear with like 10 minutes until the workout started. I was staying in Headington. And so I ran downstairs, like in whatever I was wearing to sleep. I ran across the street. I got in there right as they were breaking it down to go start the workout. And I thought, okay, I made it. Like I just tagged along.
Nope.
And Schmitty was like, big dog, what do you think you're doing? And I was like, Cinna going? Like, no, I saw you come in. Take your ass over to the Stairmaster. I'll come get you when you're done. And I was like, oh.
I had a really bad one. So yeah, it was kind of the same deal. I accidentally missed a workout. I was late, and I jumped on the Stairmaster and I started catching mad cramps in my calves. I was like, oh no. It was like 5 minutes into. I was like, oh no, this is bad. And I tried to. It was pretty funny, but yeah. So I tried to like rub it out like mid like Stairmaster, and it just was not going. And so I kind of like slipped off of it, and then the machine stopped.
Yeah.
The Stairmaster stopped. I was like, oh no. And then.
Because he'll
I was trying to turn it on. I was trying to turn it on quick, and Schmitty's like,
catch it up.
To try to turn it on. And then Schmitty saw, and he's like, "You doing messing with the machine, dog?" Like he was mad.
Don't touch
Yeah, because it's not the machine, so it's your fault.
No, it's my fault completely. Yeah. And he's like, pop up. He's like, go tell coach what you did.
Yeah.
And so that was like, I was like, oh goodness gracious. That was like my first semester too, and luckily I've never missed anything since. But that was one that, that was like no, you don't miss after it happened once. You don't miss.
When I took my ass straight to Walmart, I bought an analog clock. Is that what you call it?
The old school.
Yeah, the old school one.
Ones.
I plugged it into the wall. I made sure nothing. It had battery backup.
Oh yeah.
I have to slap it to turn it off in the morning.
That's so funny. Yeah. You still use it to this day?
No, I got on. What am I?
PJ,
you don't sleep anymore.
Yeah.
We got
PJ
kids.
uses so I live with PJ. I live with a couple other guys on the team, but PJ uses like the classic ones, like the ringer, like it will not turn off until you like undo it. Yeah. It's like the old school ones.
That's so funny.
Have y'all seen there's like bracelets, and it's not
vibration
like
ones?
It's not like a huge shock, but it's like a little
to wake you up.
It'll wake you up.
I don't know about that. I'd be a little nervous.
Yeah.
I'm getting trained by my son right now. Like any sound, I'm up. Like sleep.
Oh, you're a light sleeper right now?
Mine was pretty good. My little Schmitty one was similar to y'all's, but he let me go through the workout. So I was 1 foot out the door, had finished the workout, and he stopped me. Made me get on the Stairmaster. Got to get on the Stairmaster, big dog. Then made me do the workout again right after the Stairmaster. And I'm like, wait.
Oh, he must have.
That's so fast.
He must have been in a bad mood.
Like to do it 2 times. I had to do the whole workout twice.
I had to come back and make up the workout.
Yeah.
But I didn't also have to do my first workout.
No, he let me because I didn't say nothing to him. He didn't know. I don't think he actually caught me until it was over, and he was like, it was one of the other coaches must
Somebody
have snitched on you.
He's always going to find out. There's nothing that slides past Coach Schmitty. There was I heard like a story a couple years back, and I probably won't say it as accurately, but someone missed a workout, and Schmitty, it was like a Friday workout, which is obviously the hardest day. And Schmitty's like, told him to leave. He's like, come back tomorrow at 6 a.m. So it was a Saturday. Yeah. And so that's like when everyone's off. And he's like, come back tomorrow at 6 a.m. in the weight room. Be ready to go. And so this dude got there at like 5:30, obviously got there early because he already messed up. He's like, nah, I'm getting there early. And he sat there for hours waiting for Schmitty, and Schmitty never showed up. And then he saw Schmitty, I think that next Monday, and Schmitty's like, you're going to waste my time, I'm going to waste your time.
That's so funny.
Oh, that is so hard.
Hilarious. It's hard.
He woke up on that Saturday with such a big grin on his face. Like, I just know he's up there waiting on me.
Straight up.
Yeah,
that is crazy. Hilarious.
That's crazy. You can't even get in trouble for that. Like,
no.
You mean... like you go try to snitch him out or something? You know how we turned into practice logs?
Oh, no,
like,
there were no coaches there.
Heck no.
Was Schmitty there?
Yeah.
No. So then it wasn't mandatory. But
he told me to.
But did he go? No.
Even if they went and asked Schmitty, he'd be like, I was talking about.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't me. Couldn't have been me.
Yeah, didn't happen.
Yeah, heck no.
I love it. That's funny. Okay, so we got to talk about Missouri. Let's just talk about some stats, man.
Please go through them. Yes.
Let's just okay. So we had some other guys get some awards too. We got a shout out. Grayson Miller, punter, who is special teams player of the week.
Dog.
Grayson Halton, great week to be named Grayson. Grayson Halton was defensive lineman of the week.
Yeah.
And for the SEC, and we got the defensive player of the week here as well, and Taylor Wein. What did he have? He had 2 tackles for loss. A career high 1.5 sacks, a QB hurry, and 4 tackles and 3 of the 4 tackles were for lost yards, for negative yards, and the other came on a 1-yard gain. So this is the 4th game this season with 4 tackles, and you're 5th with at least 1 sack. Now you got 5. You got what? 6 sacks now?
6 sacks.
Oh my goodness! And you're a what? A redshirt sophomore?
Redshirt sophomore.
Redshirt sophomore. It's right on time, right on schedule.
Beginning.
Yes, sir.
Oh man,
What's it been like playing these SEC teams?
Man,
and then I guess
amazing.
a little bit more
It's amazing.
specifically like Mizzou, because
Yeah.
it's like that traditional rivalry. I don't know if a bunch of younger players these days, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
It was kind of even before our time.
Yeah.
How's it been playing these guys?
No, it's been amazing. This is the thing I love is when you get into conference play, especially this like after week 5, I think it was, or week 6, whatever it was. But it's every single week is competition, and that's amazing. It's like there's no drop off when it comes to competition and the level of play. It's like everyone's elite and everyone's playing at a high level. And for us, we wouldn't want it any other way. And so that's what's so exciting. It's like, okay, now we got these guys next week and these guys the week after. It's like comp.
I think that's what makes y'all so dangerous, because it's like everybody in the nation hyped this schedule up as like, dude, it's the gauntlet. There's no way that they're going to make it. They're seeing team after team after team. And then you got Taylor over here like, oh, yeah, it's like we love competition.
We wouldn't want it any other way. But yeah, with Mizzou, there's kind of like you said, a built-in rivalry. And
did you really feel it?
I felt it. You could hear they talk a lot of smack.
The team does, the players. Yeah, they were
Mizzou talked a lot of smack. And
I talked a lot of smack.
I've seen a couple things with what their head coach has said too. So I know he said a couple things too. But their guys in the game, they were talking a bunch. And I'm like, y'all are losing. What are y'all talking for? Like, it's like it was to the point where it was like, okay, y'all are not winning, and y'all keep talking. It's like that's just what they do. I guess that's how they kind of get their competitive edge. But for us, we don't really like feel into it, because we're just like, okay, we're gonna try our best, and we're just gonna figure out how to
whoop
win.
y'all on this field right here.
That's right.
I mean, you can see that's listening to you talk. It like it reads that way. You know what I mean? Like watching an OU game and listening to you talk, it reads exactly how you're explaining it.
Yeah.
Because like even no matter what happens, it's like, okay, it is what it is. Our team's gonna come back and compete. You know, they're not gonna get. There's no manufactured like hoorah and whoop de woo.
Yeah.
It's all like for real. Like, nah, we were looking forward to this part of the season.
Yeah.
So like, let's go.
It's like blue collar work, man. Like,
Yeah,
we
that's
just show up to work every week. That's
right.
it.
And that's all
our
Coach
job.
V. That's all Coach V getting our mindset right, and we knew it was gonna be hard, and we say good to it.
Yeah.
So we
Good.
embrace it, we love it, and
Good.
we wouldn't want it any other way. Yeah.
You played Missouri this week? Good. You played Alabama last week? Good. We need to get Jocko on the
You play LSU next week.
That's right.
Good. This week.
This week.
Little bro.
Yeah. We got to address it real quick. Not to take too much of time away from T.Y., but, this is an emotional kind of week for the Anderson family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing well over there?
We're doing fine.
Let me ask you this. What color are you going to wear to the game?
Well, knowing that he works for the University of Oklahoma.
I'll be wearing black. Like, here's what it is. Here's what it is. At the end of the day, like, do I love my university? 100%. Do I love
my brother more?
No, I'm getting there. Do I love my university? 100%. Do I love the school and like the team? And I played for dude, I scored touchdowns in that stadium. I love OU.
Yeah.
But that's my little brother. Like this is my blood. So I'm always going to like hold a little bit of a higher spot in my heart for my family, like my blood family, than my university.
Yeah.
That being said, he's also not playing this weekend. So, he got hurt.
Oh, dang. Well,
so
makes it easier to root against. Then you can wear it. You know what I'm saying? You'd be good.
Yeah, you could wear red this week.
You might as well wear your little black, just a little.
What he hurt?
You know what I'm saying?
He just sprained his knee. Like,
you just get a little, you know what I'm saying? Little OU right there. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Again.
It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're not even playing that week.
I agree with you. Like, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
But then all these fans in my DMs and on my comments, I
they
can't
going crazy,
post one thing without, you mother effing, you should have been, your brother should blah, 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 and go F, like.
Yeah. The fans.
And I'm supposed to respect y'all
But that ain't the real fans, though.
That's
the
they're
hating
not.
fans.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Them the ones that
I know we
fans.
probably don't want to speak on too much, but man, I love Nick. Nick was such a good dude in the locker room.
Oh, no, yeah.
I wish I wish I could be playing with him, but he was awesome. So,
No, I appreciate it, man. Like,
Yeah,
I can tell you that
he's a
he
special
loved you guys just as much, and like the respect is mutual.
Yeah.
I don't like he never left on any
No,
bad
no,
terms.
not at all.
And everybody still, you know, a player is cool with his teammates when like everybody still posts them at the other school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's just. But Nick's awesome. It is what it is. Well, then shoot, we don't even need to worry about that. Let's get out here, let's whip all these boys. You know what I'm saying? And let's do what we do. What I just want to know before the season. I mean, season's not over. We win. Where we at now? I think we're at. We win this one. We win a playoff. We win a second playoff. We win the semis. So 5 away.
Yeah.
5 away. 5 more games and you're a national champion. Like that's where we at. I've been counting it down every week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 5 more games. It sounded a little hard to do when we were saying 7, but now we're at 5 and it's like, hold on now, what's going on? So what was your goals though? Your individual goals or your room's goals at the beginning of the season, where we're at now? Because this is time, like in my mindset, where okay, goals are obtainable now. Dreams and things are obtainable,
Yeah.
but we got to finish that. Like you
Yeah.
got to, and this is the hardest push that's upcoming here at this point now. So like, what were those goals and what are you guys doing to fulfill them?
Yeah, for me specifically, I remember, so we do our thing where we write down like our goals that we want to contribute to the team, and everyone can see them. So we're holding each other accountable. But for me, I wanted to be consistent and be someone that's reliable and accountable. That guys can lean on, especially younger guys that are trying to figure out and learn, just kind of like how I was last year with the older guys, trying to figure out and learn and soak up as much as I can. But as a DN group, just trying to play at a high level and be the most consistent group on the defense. And if you're doing that and everyone's bought into doing the same thing, you play some pretty damn good football, which we're doing now. So yeah, just really being bought in and really trusting the process, because it's hard what we do, and like I said, we embrace it, and so we don't take any practice off it. It's been the same intensity all year long as far as practice and whatnot. So yeah, just figuring out how to attack it, and our goals are still in front of us. We just got to go 1-0 each week, and that's our mindset. Is right now we're just worried about LSU. So.
You got 2 forced fumbles. So my favorite play in football is, and interceptions are beautiful. They're awesome. My boy Eli Bowen been doing them.
crazy.
Robert Spears Jennings beginning. Jacoby Johnson, number 19.
Lil bro.
Hello, we got a legacy still
Lil
going
bro.
on here. You know what I'm saying? Eric Stryker to me, to number 19, Jacoby Johnson starting to show up. I love it. My favorite play in football is a strip sack. Strip sack. You got 2 forced fumbles this year. And what is your mindset when you're pass rushing? Because like you said, you got 6 sacks now. Yeah. So are you now turning, when I was younger, when I was like freshman, sophomore playing, it was like, listen, I just got to get a sack. I got to get this dude down. But now after a couple of those, you get to the point where, hey, if I get a shot at the quarterback, either the ball gets knocked out, he gets knocked out, or I'm getting pulled out. Like that was my mindset when I was a player. And so like, are you at that point now where it's like, now I got to get these turnovers too on top of it?
Yeah, I really like I said, like I'm really trying to, whatever I can do to help the team, whether that's getting the ball back to offense or getting a stop on defense. The most recent forced fumble was kind of gifted. I was just kind of there.
Yeah.
I was close, and I guess that's a reward of playing fast and getting to the ball.
Strain.
Straining to the ball. So I guess that the game rewards you when you do that. But yeah, so I think the biggest thing, like our Masons kind of really help with my mindset when it comes to rushing, as far as just like getting off the ball. And I actually did a poor job during Mizzou of getting off on the rock and in other games as well. So that's something I still need to continue to work on and get better at, and I want to fix in these upcoming weeks. But so yeah, for sure, just like I said, just trying to whatever I can do to help. And so whether that's get a turnover, obviously that's the main goal is to get the ball back, but whatever it requires me to do. And so when I turned the edge and I got past the offensive tackle for Bama, it was actually kind of funny. So during that play, I beat his outside hand. I got off on the ball and beat his outside hand. Coach V had a great blitz dialed up. And it was funny. As soon as I beat his outside hand, he was screaming for Ty. He was like, Ty.
It's like that one with Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
he was against some, I think it was maybe Jaguars. He gets beat. He beats his guy, same thing, and starts screaming for his quarterback.
He tried like warning him like Ty. Like, it was hilarious. And actually, so Stone was next to me, and Stone heard it too.
Yeah.
We're like, did you hear him? He's like, yeah. We were laughing our ass off. It was funny.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Yeah, at least you can yell at him all you want, but
by then it's whatever's about to go down already happened.
Yeah,
So
I love it.
Funny. It was awesome.
I love it,
Dude, that's so awesome.
Head down, go to work. I mean, that's what Taylor Wein really is, though. So I mean, that's just what you are, dude. I'm telling you. I'm not, this big a fan of too many guys on the team. I deal with y'all every day, and y'all don't always answer the phone. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true.
Oh, it's true. Is it true?
It's true.
I think I'm more consistent.
But a guy like you is somebody that I can root for.
You answer the phone. You do.
Yeah, you do answer the phone, man.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, the thing that blows my mind the most is like, hey, this text message is coming with money.
Right.
Answer me, please.
No, man. I'm just so proud. Do you think you got any key pointers for the game this week or anything?
Key pointers as far as
what is LSU
they got
showing
different
you?
quarterback in Van Buren, Gus Myers not going to be the guy this week, and so different play style, has ability to run a little more. So
I think for us, you definitely pay attention to personnel, but for us, we're so focused on scheme, and they do a lot of great things on tape, and they run so many things that we're not used to, and so we got to adjust how we do what we do as far as alignment and eyes and. But at the end of the day, we'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
But as far as personnel, this quarterback can run. He's really, really slippery. So we got to do a good job keeping him in the pocket and having good rush lanes and keeping him caged in and forcing him to make some decisions. So we got to do a good job of that.
It's these teams right here that haven't had the season that they wanted, and things aren't. It's kind of a mess over there right now because the coach just got fired or whatever. It's these teams you got to look out for the most because they got nothing to lose and they're kind of playing spoiler. It's a perfect track.
It would love
team.
to ruin your season.
It'd make their season to ruin yours. And so it's like, the going in with that 1-0 mentality is what you got to do.
For sure.
Oh, what is the explain the hard to kill mentality? Like, where'd that come from? And like talk about how that's been playing a part.
Yeah, we watched a bunch of Gladiator the past couple weeks, and so we're really just talking about like the man in the arena. And whatever it takes, and we know like a loss would be really, really it would defeat a lot of our goals. And so for us, it's like hard to kill. It's like we're not enough's enough. We're not going to lose. We got to figure out a way to win each week. And so that's just the mentality that Coach V's instilled and the whole coaching staff. But just trying to figure out how to win. And they've been playing Gladiator every single day, and so it's kind of funny to watch.
It is the
in
perfect
team meetings.
analogy.
Oh yeah.
Because y'all are the modern day gladiators.
Yeah,
for real.
We got all these giant coliseums.
So that's where all the it's coming from. I love it.
You saw Owen and Sammy, and Sammy kind of put me on because I hit it this past week.
Owen doing when he was walking towards the north end zone.
Owens was hard. Owens was hard.
That was dope.
No, his was hard.
Oh
but it's all Coach V and the Gladiator. But it's just the mindset we've been kind of as the season went on, we developed that mindset and it's worked, and so we're sticking with it. And so that's just the mentality that we have now is we just got to win, and we're gonna be hard to kill. Yeah. And when you put all of the pieces of this team together and everyone's playing complementary football, we're really, really damn hard to beat. Yeah. So we got to bring it every week.
Well, man, everything is in front of you guys. I mean, playoffs look really good.
5 games.
5 of them. That's right.
Yep. Just got to get through 5 of them.
You win 5 straight and you're a national champ. That's the reality.
But it all goes through LSU this weekend. So.
It all goes to LSU.
Exactly. All right. We're at the point in the show where we're wrapping things up.
Shout out.
Yep. We want to give you your show. Thank you. First of all, thank you for giving us some of your time. We know that you're super busy. This is your camera right here.
This guy.
Look into that camera and whatever you want to say. Like if you've got like Instagram handle, Twitter handle you got going on, you got a charity or something you want to shout out, your girl's watching, so you want to tell her what's up. Like shout out your 7 brothers and sisters, like whatever you want to do. Like
you got a lot of shit. Hold on, we're going to be here.
That'd be a whole list. But I think Twitter is just my name, Taylor Wein, and then Instagram is Taylor_Wein, 2 N's. Don't really got much to shout out. I guess everyone, the whole family, the whole Wein family representing. I know the girlfriend's probably gonna be watching, so shout out to Allison as well.
Oh, there it is.
She's definitely gonna be watching.
That was a business decision.
And then all the boys too. So I live I said I live with Armason, Marcus, PJ, and Sammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to those boys too. Go through life with them, attack life through them. Well,
That's awesome.
attack life with them. So
Yeah.
For real, lean into those relationships, man, because like,
Yeah.
straight up.
I mean, you see, like,
I was like, you see us,
right,
we
brothers out
dogs.
here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
our lives have ran just kind of in parallel. We
Yeah,
just always
that's
stayed
real,
in
though.
contact, and
Ours kind of uncanny. Had a baby. I had a baby like 5 months later. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's been weird.
On rhythm.
but then
Yeah.
even outside of that, like dudes that you played with on the defense, y'all are still close with. I talked to my offensive. I was just
Yeah.
talking to him yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
it's the relationships here. You started the whole conversation with your relationship with Miguel Chavis.
Yeah.
and like
Huge.
all those relationships are plentiful here, and so lean into them, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time.
Appreciate you guys.
And I'm freaking proud of you, bro. Keep doing your dang
For
thing,
sure.
man.
Okay.
Watch you when you was a little pup and we went over there to go get your fingerprint put and you were asking 15 questions in a
Straight
2-minute
up.
drive. And I'm like, bro, it's all going to
15's
be
too nice.
good.
It's more like 20, 25.
Right. You know it. But that's Rodney Anderson. I'm Caleb King Kelly, and that's the one and only Taylor Wein.
Yes, sir.
Look at them. Tell them Boomer Sooner, man.
Boomer sooner. Let's go. Appreciate it, boys.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
It's time for Money Talks, presented by MidFirst Bank. Get your OU debit or credit card today exclusively from MidFirst Bank, a premier partner of OU Athletics. True to you, member FDIC.
You know who's a premier person?
I bet I can
Top
guess.
tier.
I bet I could guess.
Who do you think?
Cami?
Kevin.
MidFirst Money Coach, Cami.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey,
how are
Cami.
ya?
How's it going?
Good. Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
You as well.
Thank you.
Thanks, yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Got some good Thanksgiving plans?
I do. I have 2 Thanksgivings to get through on Thursday, so that's great.
You know, Cammy's a person that just makes me think planner, you know.
Yeah, are you a
Money
very like,
talks and-
you've got to be like a very like, is that type A person that's like very
Yeah,
organized,
yeah.
very, is that
I
you?
am, but
Yeah.
I am not in charge of Thanksgiving yet. That hasn't been
Yeah.
Ah.
bestowed upon me, so I just bring.
Whose job is it then?
It's our parents still.
Oh,
Our
okay,
parents
cool.
are still doing it. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what about you? Is it at your house?
We got, you know, we got blended families, so we got to go all over the place. But
That's fair.
We
That
only
can
got
be
to go
fun,
2
too.
places this year. And I think one of them is actually my house. I should probably know that, but
Yeah.
I think people are coming to my house. I
Nice.
don't know. My wife, you know, she cooks. She, you know, house is her domain. Yeah, that's where she steers the ship. You know, tells me, boss me around, get that vacuum out, get that mop away, get to work. You know. How about you?
We're doing Thanksgiving at my house. We had it at my in-laws' house this past weekend
Oh, nice.
out in Sallisaw, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And this tomorrow, my family's coming into town.
Oh,
so
nice.
They'll be at the crib
Exciting.
hanging out. Yeah.
Ryder coming too?
Ryder will come on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah, he'll be
and
here on
then the
Friday.
big game this week. We'll get to that.
We got a whole show for that.
We'll get to that.
Right
Let's talk
now,
about
though.
some money.
Yeah. So I want to focus this week on charitable giving.
Okay.
Like, I guess first, what is the, where do we start with this? I don't even know. Like,
What is charitable giving? What constitutes or qualifies as charitable giving?
Yeah. So
isn't that pretty obvious?
No, I mean, because do nonprofits count? Can you just give money to the homeless person and deduct that? Like, you know, there's
Okay.
many.
No, I'm following.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So having that a non-profit status with the IRS that gives you that tax exemption
It's
status.
like a 501.
C3.
501c3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Oh
is
yeah, I knew that because in a before time, our collectives were trying to be 501c3s, but that's a big no-no now.
yeah.
The government said that we cannot have our 501c3 status because donating to a charity and then getting a tax write-off for it is money laundering,
Oh, wow.
I think.
Okay.
Well, Soul Mission's a 501c3 if you.
That's not money laundering.
Is it really?
No, actually, it's not.
Okay.
I lied. But it's still,
Okay.
you can write off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the nonprofit status with the IRS that gives you that tax exemption status. So if you're wanting to donate to a nonprofit and you're wanting to get that tax deduction credit for your, I said credit, not tax credit, tax deductions, towards your taxes, then you need to make sure that they are a 501c3. And you can go to the IRS website and look that up. And a lot of people ask, like, what is the difference between a charity and a nonprofit? A charity is a type of nonprofit, so not every nonprofit is a charity. But you can get that.
That's the C.
And C3, 501c3.
Is that-
No,
Nice try.
I don't think so. I don't believe that's the correct.
I didn't think so either. I just
Well,
wanted to
well, what
ask.
makes a charity different from a nonprofit, or what gives a nonprofit the charity distinction?
The paperwork?
Yeah,
That's probably what
I'm just
it
throwing
is.
things out here today. I'm sorry. The matcha.
I'm trying to remember based on when we started our nonprofit. I don't remember. I don't remember what constitutes a charity versus it's part of that paperwork. You have to read and figure out which one your nonprofit that you're starting, which area that it covers, and then when you're filling out, then you get that status. And so, for example, when we started our nonprofit, we're collecting donations, monetary donations to buy art supplies for kids in need in Oklahoma. And so we got that nonprofit status with the federal government, but the state government did not recognize collecting art money to buy art supplies as a nonprofit status. So we didn't get it for Oklahoma. We just have our status as a business in Oklahoma, where we had that 501c3 status with the federal government.
So
So it's just part of the paperwork. I
was
right on that one.
I was double checking because I was just,
Yeah.
could I find a quick definition? But it literally is like, underneath the 501c3, these things need to be, and it's like a long, it for sure is the
long
paperwork.
list.
Yeah. Okay. So you mentioned you have a nonprofit.
Yeah.
What is your nonprofit?
It's called You Are a Work of Art.
Oh, can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So my daughter was injured and wasn't able to do her sport, and so she.
Been there before.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
I know that both of you have, right? And so you know how hard it is when you can't do your sport.
Yeah.
And so we found her a new direction, something that she could focus her energy on. And she loves to paint. So we started this as something that she could help other children here in Oklahoma that maybe doesn't have access to art supplies to get that. So last year we donated to Positive Tomorrows, which is also a nonprofit. It's a school for transient students here in Oklahoma. So we were able to drop off art supplies for those students.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So it seems like just using that model alone and applying it to the student athletes that you work with, like getting them to start their own nonprofits, I feel like we're in an environment now where it's so easy for them to do something charitable or super nice with their money.
Right.
Like there's a bunch of dudes on the team I know that love to fish. And I'm just thinking, for example, like if you could just like start a nonprofit, like come fish with the football player, and I'm gonna teach you how to cast, and it's like a mental health type of a thing tied to it.
Yeah.
It's like relaxation. I feel like those are the things that we need to get towards in this NIL era.
Giving back, right? And that's what Giving Tuesday is all about. The Tuesday after Thanksgiving is called Giving Tuesday.
Okay.
And so it is just a global movement to try to get people to be more generous with their money after all the consumerism that happened with Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But these players, they are receiving their NIL money, right?
Yep.
And they may want to look at different tax deductions to lower their tax liability. And so it's a great way to give to a nonprofit or charity that has that 501c3 status so they can get that tax deduction. So they don't have to necessarily start their own charity or nonprofit. They can just find one that's important to them. Everyone should do that. Find something that they are passionate about, that they value, and give back to that. Because they don't have to take that time to start one.
Right. They might not have it the time right now.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or like they have money, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they have the team to go fulfill that nonprofit or that charity or whatever.
Right.
Have we seen athletes? I mean, we've seen athletes giving back to the walk-ons.
Yeah, we've had Danny's big deal giving back to a bunch of his teammates, and then we do things where we've gone to Art with the Heart, which is a program where kids make art, kind of similar to what you're even talking about, and then they auction it off to help pay for their chemotherapy or their cancer treatment, whatever it is.
Cool.
And so we've even had guys go and purchase some of that because they walk them down this red carpet and it's a black tie event, and so the players will go and do that. And then we had, for example, a guy like David Stone went and bought 2 kids that he walked down the red carpet. He went and bought both of their art to help pay for their cancer treatment. And so, yeah, we try to give them some opportunities to give back to the kids. They go to elementary schools every week right now. And so something like that, I could definitely see a lot of these guys being willing to do.
And so when you have guys going off and donating their time, their money to these charities and doing these different things, how does that help them on the back end with their taxes? What exactly is like, talk to me like I don't know, because I really don't know. Like how is that deducting from their taxes?
Yeah. So if they're donating their time, they can't write that off as a tax deduction. But their monetary giving, they can.
Gotcha.
So what David did, which Art with a Heart is another great nonprofit, right, that they can donate to. And so there are limits on how much you can give away based on your AGI, your adjustable gross income. But you can give up to a certain dollar amount depending on how much money you're making. And then that can be a tax deduction to lower your tax liability, basically meaning how much you will owe in taxes at the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
What determines how much you owe in taxes at the end of the year?
There's a lot that goes into that. So, obviously your income, right? How much you're earning. There's tax brackets. There's federal tax brackets. And then not all states have state income taxes, but here in Oklahoma we do, right? And so our state income taxes are brackets us right. They're both progressive. The more money you make, the more money you pay in taxes, right? And so obviously with tax deductions, they're trying to get in a lower tax bracket, right? They're trying to lower how much they're paying in taxes.
So basically, like you take your income and then your deductions subtract from that income, as they're looking at it.
Right.
So if I was at 200 and I subtracted 30,000, which is like close to standard deduction, then like that would take me to 170 if I'm mathing.
Married file jointly, excuse me. But the players most of them are singles, so their standard deduction is 15,750, I believe. Yeah.
So why did you say 170? Why is that important to you?
Why is it important? Because then instead of you making 200, which could put you in another tax bracket, a higher tax bracket, now you're in the lower tax bracket, getting taxed less.
What are the tax brackets? Is that public knowledge?
Yeah,
Should
you
I
can
know
Google
that?
that one. Yeah, Google that one. Do the
I-
federal one because Oklahoma's is different a little bit.
Yeah, and put in the year because it changes every year. The federal government and the state government will update that. So that's one of the things that I teach the athletes about federal tax brackets and
Because they jumped into like probably a pretty
They're
fat tax
a lot
bracket.
of them are in the highest.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Some of them are right there on the cusp of like,
Yeah.
okay, if I do too many NIL deals though, now I'm going to jump into this
Yeah.
next tax bracket and I'm going to have to figure out some write-offs to get back down.
But that's why we encourage them to work with an accountant to make sure that they are legally doing what they can to lower their tax liability.
Oh, so it goes by percentage.
And then also, we talked about tax deductions, but there's also tax credits that's has even bigger impact because it's dollar for dollar of what you owe. So if you owe $2,000 in federal taxes for this year, but you have a $2,000 tax credit, now you're getting that taken off dollar for dollar, right?
Where can I buy these tax credits?
They're
you have a
called
son.
dependents. There's
I
other
had
tax
a
credits.
I had a tax
one.
credit like 8 months ago.
Yeah,
Let's go.
congratulations.
Let's go. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How much money do I get off just for having him?
At
I'd
least
have-
2,000.
Yeah, I'd have to look
Hell
at what
yeah.
it currently is because my children are over 17, so now they're only $500 tax credits.
Dang.
So, and then if you, for instance, like my wife doesn't work, so
Right.
doesn't she count as a tax deduction as well? Only like 500 too or something like that? I'm pretty sure.
She's a dependent. Maybe. I don't know because my husband and I have both worked, so I've never.
Right. I'm pretty sure that
That's a
if
great
you,
question.
like,
Yeah.
Now I have a
since she
question
doesn't
because I
work-
know that
Wait.
Kate and my son are dependents on my insurance.
Yeah.
But-
Well, hey, that's different.
Is it?
Yeah. that is
Doesn't
different.
matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Never
different.
mind.
Yeah, that's different.
Never mind.
Yeah. We could Google that very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. Google that one.
Well, okay. I got the tax brackets.
Okay, yeah, read that first.
It looks
I
like
guess I could help Google.
your rate at like $100,000, there's a $48,000 to $103,000 tax bracket that's 22%
Right.
in taxes.
Right.
The next one is like 103 to 197. That's 24%. Then 197 to 250, 32%. 250 to 626. That's 35%. And anything over $626,000 is 37%.
So these athletes have the federal tax brackets, but again, they're earning money here in Oklahoma, so they have their state income tax brackets they have to look at. And then they also have self-employment tax, which is 15.3%. It's them paying into Social Security and Medicare.
Are all these things to get like, these are all separate payments you have to make?
No.
Okay.
Well, the self-employment and the federal taxes is all together, and then you file with the state, and if you owe to the state, that's a separate payment. Yeah.
I see.
But a lot of times they're done together because it's a lot of the same information when the accountant or themselves are filing their taxes.
Yeah, stay-at-home wives are not dependents.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah.
There goes 500.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
but
just
straight
trying
up,
to get where I can, you know?
3 kids at $2,000 a piece.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, $6,000 after taxes at the end of the year.
Yeah,
Or
that'll
$6,000
motivate
in
you to
tax
go-
credits.
That'll motivate
yeah.
you to give up some sleep right there.
I mean,
Give and take.
so what are some legitimate ways that I can, or I guess it's these athletes, I'm really asking for myself, but what are some legitimate ways that these athletes can like deduct and get into a lower tax bracket?
gas, if you're itemizing. It depends on if
Right.
you're going to take the standard deduction or the itemization. Go ahead. You
No,
take it
you're
away.
great.
My
You're-
bad,
you-
know.
Can we, no,
Caleb
okay, well,
has
let's start
learned
there.
so much.
Let's start there
bad, my
because
bad.
I'm not Caleb. In case you hadn't figured that out, I'm not Caleb.
Right.
I don't know what that is. So what is?
You might get confused. Y'all called me Rodney at least 4 times this last
Yeah,
year.
I got called. Same.
It
Yeah.
happens.
What is itemized taxes and what are standard taxes?
Right. So if you have more tax deductions, that would be the amount that you would have for standard tax deductions, then you would want to itemize. So married jointly, filing jointly, that's $31,500, right? So if you have more tax deductions than that amount, then you would want to itemize it. Most people probably do the standard, but if you are self-employed, a lot of people, you would not want to do standard. You probably do itemize because you have a lot of business expenses. And that's what these players are learning, is that they have business expenses that can be utilized as tax deductions.
Gotcha.
But that charitable giving, that is
Yeah.
a great example of giving back. And I just want people to know, if you're wanting to give, make sure you're looking for a reputable organization. Again, looking on the IRS website and making sure that they don't fall for scams, because there's a lot of people that will start scams with fake charity names or nonprofit names that are similar to well-known ones. So let's say, and I'm just making this one up because we all know what Goodwill is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe they say it's Goodswill, and so they're hoping you don't catch the S. Something very simple like that they want you to fall into. A lot of scams around nonprofits and charities as well.
And then you also need to know whether one is a one-to-one deduction, with like dollar for dollar. So like the exact amount.
Like if I donate $1, that's what I
then
get off
you
on
get
my
$1
taxes.
off. Yeah, you got to figure out which ones are and which ones aren't.
Well, so these are all going to be state tax deductions. And so the amount that you donate, you should get a letter from that organization showing what you donated and the date. So we got a letter from Positive Tomorrows that we took to our accountant. So you want some kind of paperwork to show that you did donate to that 501c3.
Paper trail. Okay.
Proof.
Dang.
Man, who knew
Kind of blows my
charitable
mind
giving
that
could be
people would
so
try to
much?
scam around charities.
Right.
It's a straight shot to hell, but I mean,
Get a life, buddy.
but I mean, people are definitely doing it, so you
Gosh,
gotta watch
dang.
out.
Yeah.
Poor Grandma Rose over here getting
Yeah.
scammed because she
It's
didn't see
like
the
that
S.
Dude, it's like that dude on X or Twitter right now that isn't paying up because OU went 9 wins, and they said that if OU gets 9 wins, then he'll give $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Club of Norman. But if OU didn't get 9 wins, then Eddie Radosevich had to give $1,000 to Boys and Girls Club of Austin. He's saying we never actually agreed on it and all this, and they pulled all the tweets up and receipts and all that.
What?
Yeah. Like, come on, Doc. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Put your money where your mouth is. Put it on the table. You know what I'm saying?
That's so annoying. We
Oh,
should
yeah.
do something about that.
Yeah, we're going to call him out like we just did.
It's for a good
You
cause.
suck, whatever your name is.
After this segment, show me that
Texas fan.
tweet.
Yeah,
I want to see that.
We'll find him. We'll just
Yeah.
say.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But shout out Eddie for holding him accountable.
Yeah,
Respect
for
to you,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
Right.
Super respect.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the charities, man. Don't mess with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. But yeah, I think we obviously have learned a lot on this
Good.
episode.
Good.
And we got a lot more to go. But,
Oh, yeah.
but-
No.
and the good thing is we'll have you back.
Great.
Yeah.
on
No, we
another
need you back
episode of Money
because
Talks later on.
I'm not good.
Yeah.
I would love to be back.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
Rodney. He's not good.
I'm not good.
Caleb. I'm not good. But that's Cami. She's good.
She's great.
Yeah. And we appreciate you for coming on. We'll be right back on the double take. But thank you, Cami, for coming as always. And Boomer Sooner.
Boomer Center.